My name is Sandy Troche, and I'm out of Tracy, California. Last night I made a little box to put our 6x6 loose new little DSP packs in. And I don't know if you could tell from the picture, but I did mine a big one so that I have a compartment that I can put my paper in. And I can also put other things in the front that I wanted to. So sometimes I'll have scrap paper from other 12 by 12 DSP, and I'll cut them down, so if I have smaller pieces I can put those in here. So a lot of people were asking what I did, so I'm going to show you exactly what I did. And I wanted a sturdy box, so what I did was I used the cardboard that comes with our glimmer paper. So this is what I started off with. This is actually 12 1/4 by 12 1/4, which makes it perfect because our DSP is 6x6. So what I did is I just started off by going all around all 4 edges, and I'm going to cut. And when you cut, it doesn't go all the way through, and that's perfect. I don't want it to go all the way through because what I'm going to do is just bend it. So go all the way around. And press down a little bit firm so it does kind of cut in. If you go all the way around 3 inches, this is what you end up with. So what I do is I bend it. Okay, so this is what you kind of end up with. Now what we want to do is we want to cut out all 4 corners. So what I'll do is I'll turn it over. This is the side that I cut. Now I'm going to turn it over, and on the opposite side on the opposite side, I'm just going to cut a little bit deeper on both sides. And you can just take scissors and cut out those 4 corners. I always keep these extra cardboard pieces because I always find something to use that I can make with these. And I saw a lot of people asking, how do you store? And I happen to have enough room in my work area that I can just keep it right on my desk. Now what I used to keep the box together is just good old packing tape. It's nice and strong. So you're just going to put your four sides up, and you're going to tape it with packing tape. This makes a lot of noise, so I don't want to do it on video, so I will pause you and come right back. Okay, and then my last corner, I just put the packing tape right around towards the top of the corner, and voila, you have a square box. And now we're going to decorate the box. So what I did was I just took some of our Designer Series pack, and I did the one from our last catalog. Let's see, this time I'll do this one. I'm going to do a little bit different. So what you're going to do is, being that our box is a little bit more, normally if it were a little bit smaller we could just pull the paper up, but what I did was I trimmed off 3 sides of 4-inch strips. And when I do the 4-inch strips, three 4-inch strips. Then I am going to score it at a 1/2 inch on all the strips. You don't want to score too hard with this paper. Sometimes it goes through. Okay, so now I have all 3 sides scored. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend all of them, because this little fold here is going to go on the bottom of the box. Now for this I'm going to use Tombow glue, because Tombow works really good. Okay, so basically it's actually going to be like this. Now, if you were to measure this, if you measure it, it's basically about 6 1/4 wide, which is just barely enough, and it fits your paper perfectly. So 6 1/4. What I'm going to do is along here, I'm going to go in. So what you're going to do is I just put my box down and try to center it. I'm not doing any like true measuring, and I mark like this. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to snip a little V out. Okay, and you want to do this with all of your sheets. So once I've done the first one, then I pretty much have my mark for the next 2. Here and here. So you're going to cut out your little V. Okay. Now, excuse me, I have a little bit of asthma, so I've been wheezing and coughing a little bit today. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to put Tombow on the center bottom piece. Now this Tombow works really good on this cardboard because it soaks in right away and grabs. Okay, and then I'm going to go and put it oh, and I forgot to tell you, sorry, we're going to do a little tiny snip here too. Not a lot, just a little bit on the top, because that top's going to fold over. Okay, sorry about my nails. My nail girl had the shingles, so we couldn't do my nails. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to set this right here in, press it up against the side, and line it up. Okay. And when you get to the top where you snipped it, you just kind of roll it over. Okay, so this is what you have now. And then we're going to do the same thing. And what I do here is I just kind of clean the top so that it's going to fit right in. I'm one of those people, I kind of trim and go as I do things. Okay. So basically you're going to do this with all of your, so fold this over, and then fold this down, and then of course this one over. Okay, so you get the picture. So I will do this all the way around, and then I'll come back so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay, I'm back and I'm down to the last little piece, the last corner that I'm doing. Now you'll notice that it's a little bit short because this box is a little bit bigger than 6 by 6, and our paper is only 12 by 12. So all I did was trim a little extra piece of paper to put on the side. And once I get done with this, I go in with my bone folder and just make sure that all my edges are glued down. Now, if you want this to last for a long time, you can actually go around your edges a little bit with packing tape, but I think this is good for now. So basically, I am going to trim off I'll just do about 1.5 inches. That should work. And what I did last night on my other one is I put the opposite side. If you'll notice, I put the opposite side just to give it a little bit of a different look. Let's go this way. So 1.5 inches. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the sides. Now all the outside is finished. Okay. So now I'm putting this on the side. Fold it over. There you go. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Oops. Okay. And just right up the middle. And wrap it down. Let's go over with my bone folder just to make sure that it's all adhered. Okay. Now the one last thing that I did do is I put a center divider in mine so that I could keep some of my paper. So I have another sheet, and all I'm going to do is cut a piece that is 3 inches tall. Okay. All you have to do is kind of go like this. And then this snip right up the side. Okay. I'm just cutting this side, breaking that outside so I can break it right off. Okay. Now this part will be the bottom. Then I'm going to cut it at just over 6. So I want it to fit nice on the inside. Okay. Now this will fit right nice on the inside. And really all I do from here is I take some of my packing tape and I'm going to put it on each side. Sorry for the noise, I know it's a little bit loud. Okay. Then I kind of hold it back. I put it inside right where I want it to be. And I let it come out. And then I do another one on the other side. Okay. Okay. Now this holds that centerpiece right in the middle. And then if you want, you can take and cover your centerpiece. Just cut this down. If you want to take another piece or another sheet, you can do that. So, let's see. I'm going to do that just over 6. And that is going to hold your paper. Maybe I'll do the stripes on this one. We'll do it the opposite way. And then it's just over 3. So again, we'll just score a little bit. And we will glue that. I love the Tombow glue. Oops, wrong one. Put down and touch the bottom. This way. Now if you want to, you could put another piece on the back side. I did on this one, but just for showing you exactly how you do the dimensions. Then I just cut out some of the white board that comes behind some of our DSP. I actually cut out the actual name of the paper right there. So you can stick this here. If you want to, you can put supplies in the front if you have things that you want to add in here, or if you have a lot of DSP paper, you can fit quite a bit of DSP paper in here. So it's just very simple, just something that's nice and sturdy and that holds your DSP. And there you go.